Welcome back from the break. Cary and Ashley incorporated an engagement video into their rehearsal dinner the night before their wedding.
Well, we chose Hybrid Moon to do our videography, and they suggested that we do a engagement shoot, which was awesome. And so we went to our place where we had our reception, Foothills Park, and we just kind of talked about the beginning of our relationship, how it evolved, and how it came to becoming engaged and eventually getting married. And it was important for us to do that because we wanted our friends and family to see kind of the more intimate side of how our relationship evolved, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, and there was pictures in it. We did still pictures in addition to the videos, so a lot of pictures and I guess stories and background that a lot of our friends and family, even though they know us well and we've shared a lot of time with them in terms of as a couple, but it was just kind of nice to have them involved and hear some of the more some of the details that they wouldn't have otherwise, and seeing some of the pictures that maybe they've never seen before, so it was fun to share that.
Eric Newland tells us a bit more about their engagement video and a good tip for future brides.
Let's face it, everyone likes to know how a couple met and how they had proposed. So how fitting it was to use the rehearsal dinner to show a video and really fill in the details to all the family members and guests of the real story of how it all unfolded. I find a lot of brides today wanting to cut costs on different items at their wedding. And the one thing they shouldn't do that in is the preserving of their memories. A bride and groom who does not have a video will never hear their vows again, never hear their toasts again, never see the emotions of people.
To Cary and Ashley, for a life full of love and God's grace. Cheers.
A wedding video should not be looked at as just a video for the bride and groom and family members, but also needs to be looked at as the only way that the couple's children down the road will ever be able to attend that wedding.
One of the biggest decisions couples have to make is whether the photograph should be taken before or after the wedding ceremony. Professional photographer Eric Holland talks about the accommodations photographers have to make when couples choose to take their pictures after the ceremony.
Split formals have been a lot more popular the last probably 6 months for me. A lot of it for me is finding time after the wedding that just gets you to the reception and maybe pull you away for a good 10-15 minutes of just the two of you, so we could actually make up for the time that you guys weren't doing them beforehand.
One of our biggest things was we want to have pictures after. We don't want to see each other until I walk down the aisle and he's standing in the front of the aisle. And so you need to find an accommodating photographer, I think.
When Weddings Portland Style returns, we'll hear about the most memorable moments from Cary and Ashley's wedding day. But first, a wedding trivia question. How old is the average bride? The answer when we return.
The Honeymoon DVD, the hottest tool for planning your honeymoon. Now available at unforgettableHoneymoons.com.